Hi, everybody. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we're happy to have you. Check out the channel with all the different playlists because there's a lot there with the meditations of my mothers and things. You guys will really enjoy that, especially at times of need of relaxation nowadays. I'm getting that kind of feeling I'm home too much again, but my son, some of you know, some of you don't, he's moved out, going to San Diego State, very proud of him. And so I'm here all by myself with Booty the cat. And I'm doing some spring house cleaning to the house. I get started on a project and it's overwhelming. I put it away and I got 3 or 4 projects going on. The house looks like a tornado hit it. So can't do the house tour today because I want to get nice and spiffy for you guys. I want to thank my members for donating and keeping this channel alive and keeping it possible to where I can get on here and pleasure and honor, answer questions and help any which way I can and all that good stuff. We're going to have some new things coming on the channel. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but we're going to be doing some new stuff. Give us anything in the comment section below. We're here Wednesdays because of you guys suggesting that you want it. So we're here trying to abide. Give us a like so we can reach more people and get the channel to grow so we can help more people along the way. And I'm going on extra days, so it's not like, Chris, more people, you won't get your question answered. You'll get your question answered sooner or later. I have been in my comment section. I've been getting some people getting a little bit irritable about, the questions. And just so you know, he's picking the questions, not me. I'm just kidding. You'll get picked sooner or later. Just have patience. We're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. This is all of our uplifted family. So let's take it upon ourselves to be real positive over today, tomorrow. Let's pay it forward and do some type of unsolicited act of kindness for somebody randomly, all of us, myself included. Do you have questions for me?
Yep.
Okay.
We have 3 questions. Order number, we'll start with our first one. Order number 9130 from Natasha C. Hello, Chris. Thank you for all you give. I'm wondering what you see me as a career path long term. Thank you and God bless.
Definitely needs to be in the medical profession. I'm not so convinced it should be around the blood and things like that. My phone's blowing up right now. But it should be in healthcare because your love and willingness to help people, even the elderly, is something you just have such a knack for. Even when you're a young little girl, you go around the elderly and just entertain and do things. So you should look truly in that direction because I think you'll find your placement.
We'll move to our next question. Order number 9132 under the name of Faye K. Hi, Chris. I'm supposed to meet someone whom I've been talking to in a few weeks. Will this into a long-term relationship? Please refer to my order number. Thank you so much, Faye.
Thank you for the question, Faye. Yeah, I think it really can. Please, will you just have fun with this, enjoy this? Can you just try your very best to put this out of your mind and just let it happen? I don't think this individual has anything up their sleeve. I don't think there's any wrongs here. So just enjoy your time if at all possible, okay? You know what I'm saying to you.
Okay, our next question, order number 9135 under the name May Nani C. Should I continue pursuing music?
Well, let's look at it if you didn't. It's really a love with you. It's a hobby. It's something that you enjoy. It's something that you just want to make a career out of and do very, very well. And I think you need to have a job and you also need to be doing the music. So you're not looking at the music as your job. You start looking at that as the bread and butter. You start getting on edge and uptight and agitated with it, exactly how you're getting with it. You think you're going to quit with it, but you're not. You can't because it's just in your soul. And it makes you feel good. It's a release. It gives you to your center. So for nothing else but to make you happy and be positive about it, I'd do that. So, but I think you're highly talented. But you do got to get out when COVID dies down a little bit more. You got to get out and show people what you can do. I mean, they don't know unless they can see it. So start with that. Have your job, and there'll be income coming with this. So if you stick with it, you can make some very good income with this. It'll take another 3 years or so, but that's very short. You're still very young, so you got plenty of time. So if I was me, I'd definitely keep doing this.
Okay, we're moving on to the top chat on YouTube. So our first question coming from Georgian I. Hi Chris, I have two lawsuits against my landlord. One for slip and fall and
One for what? What was that?
The first it was slip and fall. I think it was an accident, something
Okay.
like that. And then
Slip and fall. Okay.
a lawsuit, yeah. And one in a housing court. I'll repeat again, sorry.
The slip and fall, you're gonna win that, so you'll get some money on that, and you'll get your medical coverage. So we're good there.
And then I said, like, do you have a timeline? Thank you and God bless.
I think February, this coming February, so just the turn of the year. That's my birthday month.
Okay. 1 second.
Here's Deborah Brooks. When will my future start looking up? Future start looking up. I would say now, but I would pinpoint it more in October. Money's more there, relationship, health, family's doing good, spiritual, just a much better time. You're out of your desert period now, so that's a good thing. Things will start happening now at a much faster pace. So that's a really good thing. Hi, Kelly Davis.
Okay.
Hi, Linda Button. Go ahead.
Sorry,
go ahead.
Our next question coming from Mom X4. Hi, Chris. My son Adrian has a large vein and cyst on his testicle. Will he need surgery or will it solve on its own? Thank you.
I think most of this is going to calm down, and I think they're going to want to go in and just do a little bit because the vein, it's like aggravating each other. So once it does shrink, which I think it's going to, they'll be able to go in and just doop, and it really will be no big deal. But I know for a guy, anything that goes on in that area, I know, but it really will be nothing to this. Of course, I can say that because it's not me, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Our next question coming from Debbie Brooks. When will my future start looking up?
I just did that one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I read it for you, remember? It's okay.
All right. This one is coming from Christina Phillips, 29. Hi, Chris. Do you have a career advice? Any insight would be too appreciated. I'm kind of lost right now. Love and light from MI.
Thank you so much. I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but you know when they got the camera and they check the babies or what their sex are? What's that called? Ultrasound kind of thing? Yeah, ultrasound. I would look into that because I think you do very wonderful with that. And then you need to be doing that while you're starting your own business. And I would make it a store, kind of like books and candles and all that kind of stuff. And the more the holistic dream catchers have a lot of things along down that nature. In fact, if you get that going, call me. I'll go there and do a book signing, or we'll have a salon, or what's that called? Salons, a small lecture or something like that. We'll do something like that. So get going with this and I'll join up with you.
Okay, our next question coming from Amber Moore. Hi, Chris. My youngest gets a stomach ache a lot. I think
It's lactose.
What's that? Stomach ache. I think it's just a nerve, but should I get her seen? Thank you.
Get her seen and have her tested for lactose, and then we fixed it.
Okay, and the next question coming from Ramona Chambers. Hi, Chris. My friend Cami has a lot of anxiety lately. Do you have any advice to help her life better?
Well, I mean, I just really believe you're seeing a lot more of it. You're more previous to it at this point in time. This person has anxiety, depression, panic attacks, pretty much all of it. And it is gotten significantly much more pronounced. So they need to talk to someone that's a professional that can help them kind of gear everything down. And realistically, there's nothing happening in this person's life where you go, oh my God, no wonder why. So that's not happening. But she needs to find her way to calm down and just really start taking life as it comes. And the worrying is just off the charts. So just to get with a professional so that they can kind of calm her down and start from point A and go all the way through Z. But I know she's going to be okay. She just needs some help to calm herself down.
Okay, our next question coming from Brandon Gray. Hello, Chris. I'd like to know if my mom will keep custody of her great grandchildren or if the father will. Thank you, Chris.
I think that she'll have the custody for the next couple of years, but the father looks like coming in both guns a blazing, so to speak, and he's going to jump through the hoops and things like that. So they're not going to keep the father away. So it will be more of a joint kind of visitation kind of thing. So you're not going to be losing kids. Don't go there. That's not going to happen. But he is going to get more time. You have to realize that that's just going to be the case. It's going to be.
Okay. Next question coming from Kelly Davis. Hi, Chris. My mom is not doing good. Do you see an insight what's going on? Thank you. I know you're not a doctor.
Thanks. No, I'm not. I just think her system is kind of on overload. I think her triglycerides are off. I think her hormones are a little bit jacked up. I think her iron is off and her vitamin D is off. And I just think her system, do you know if she's been having a lot of diarrhea lately? It looks like her system's depleted. Get some Pedialyte in there or some Gatorade, at least. Pedialyte's better. And get her eyes checked because I don't think she's wearing the right prescription. That can make headachy, nauseous, things like this. And the heart doesn't look like it's doing everything that it should do. It's part of it is. The other part of it's not doing so well. It's not life threatening. Don't panic on me with that. But she should get these things looked at.
Next question coming from Neat Weaver. Hi, Chris. When will my mom trachea be removed from her throat?
Say that again.
When will my mom trachea be removed from her throat?
I would say timeline, that would be probably 3 months, maybe 12 to 14 weeks.
All right. Our next question from Gray. I didn't get a certain job. Do you see me getting a job this month? Thank you.
No, but next month is soon enough, so I don't think we can complain too much about that. It's coming. Keep on where you're at.
Okay, next question coming from Danielle S. Hi, Chris. I have a question. Is Martin my soulmate? Thank you for your time.
No, but there is a significant past life connection, and you already know that because when you met, you felt it. So there you go. So I think it's a really good catch. Most of our soulmates are in heaven. Mine is. Very rarely do they come down with us.
Next question coming from Jackie M. My dad passed in March. Got fired while with my dad at a hospital. Any message from dad or direction on my future?
I think he's happier than happy could be. I think he's just elated to be out of this life and going through all the problems and complications and circumstances the last 2 years of life. I think it was just too much. And now he's kind of footloose and fancy free and can do everything he wants to do whenever he wants to do it. And I think it's be hard to nail down when he visits. He's kind of pretty much always around, popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out. So I don't think you got anything to worry about. I think you could pretty much call on him when he comes. So I think that just takes you just putting it out there.
Okay, our next question coming from Veronica J. Hi, Chris. My dog has been making a breathing, gasping noise. Is something wrong with her? Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's a couple of parts. I think there's an allergy related issue here in part. And I think it's some type of anxiety a little bit and just like a nervous tick kind of thing. So I think like they're doing that kind of thing. So that seems to be those things combined, which is making it what it is. It looks to be a little bit more indigenous to the breed as well, too.
Okay, next question under the name Linda W. What is my baby doing on the other side?
Your baby is not a baby. Your baby's 25 to 30, but your baby is working in the Hall of Records pretty diligently, which is great. Here's a nice thing from Joanne Carpenter. Can you tell me how my visit with my sister Jen will go? She's in a lot of pain. Ooh, well, it's a hard place for you because there's not really anything you can do. And she is in a lot of pain, but she's going to be okay. So we want it that way. We wouldn't want her to be in no pain and not okay. We want her okay, but the pain is going to last another couple of months, and then that will be really subsiding. So just come from knowing that this is going to be okay. Come from knowing that this is going to pass. And it's just really hard to see this. I remember my mother when she was in the hospital and she was trying to breathe. I mean, my solar plexus, my rib cage were just so sore because I'd be mimicking what she's doing breathing wise because I couldn't help her. So my heart goes out to you, but all in a nutshell, this is going to be okay. So that's what you have to just focus on.
Okay, next question from Spiritual Heart. Hi, Chris. What is wrong with my mom's health?
A lot, because there's just a lot going on. She should go and have a complete blood panel drawn so they can be more specific than me. But I think from the thyroid to the blood sugar to the sleepless nights and to the anxiety to the back to the shoulders to the cartilages and that's lacking in the joints, all of them, and the low immune system. So she really needs to really get with something to start taking care of herself.
Okay, follow-up question with Mom X4. We had all COVID last year. Almost lost my dad. Should I send my daughter to kindergarten in person or homeschooling? Thank you.
If this was my child, I would be homeschooling my child. And I would be looking at what I could do to pick up the slack for the socialization and see what that would consist of and being real safe and really, secure with that.
Our next question coming from Mar M. Will I ever meet a lifetime partner? Thank you.
See, the ironic thing of you asking me that, you're asking me this question, and you know damn well you're not doing anything to meet anybody. So how do we expect this to come to pass? How do we expect this to happen? You have to get out in order for people to say hi, hello, how are you? I mean, otherwise it doesn't happen. So, if you activate, which would be completely different from what you're doing, then absolutely, you're an intelligent person, you're good-hearted, you're smart, you're funny, but no one knows that. So get outside. And by doing that, maybe about 4 months, but get outside. Go pick weeds or something. Just get outside.
Next question coming from Tracy T. Hi, Chris. Will I ever find my one true love? If so, can you describe him for me and when I will meet him?
I think just a tad over 2 years, and I believe auburn hair, hazel eyes, height about 5'9", streamlined physique, weight maybe 178 pounds, healthcare field career-wise.
Question.
I love Chris' honesty. Kelly Davis. We love you too, Kelly Davis.
Question coming from Ali Owens. Hi, Chris. I have a friend named Mario. Do you see him getting back together with his ex or meeting someone new?
Why in the hell would he want to get back there with that? I don't have a clue. I mean, it wasn't. Wow. If this person just doesn't give up, they could put in this and they could get back together for another 2 weeks before it blows up again. But I don't see anything coming out of that. So what I'm telling you is it's over. But if they press, we can get about 14 more days out of this because the other individual's done. They don't get along at all. You know that. They don't get along at all.
And next question coming from Dorian Daddy. Hi, Chris. Can you tell me if my cancer surgery will go good?
Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit more time on the table, on the operating table, than what they're going, but it still looks like it's going to go very well. And sometimes breathing's take more time. Sometimes it's okay. It's the way it goes. So don't be thrown off by that. You'll be asleep for it anyway. So you'll do good. You'll do really good. I'm happy for you to get this done because then we're on the mend.
Next question.
Talking about a person that can't wait, that's not patient. She's not patient as I am. I'm not a very patient person. We're both working on it, though. Sorry, go ahead.
Next question coming from Nicole Kelly. Hi, Chris. My dad just passed away suddenly. Does he have any message for me?
No, I don't think he does, but he will, I think, in about 10 days to 2 weeks. I think he'll visit you in a dream state. It was his heart, as you know, but he's doing really well. It's just really soon. It really is. It takes some time. Remember, our lifetime of 90 years equals their 48 hours. It's a big, big difference of time.
Next question coming from DC. I'm going back to work, which is an elementary school. My concern is due to the virus. Will I be okay?
Yep, you're going to be perfectly fine. You're going to be great with the kids. And teachers are not going to like you all that much. And that reminds me exactly of my mother, Sylvia Browne, because the kids just adored my mother. Teachers were, I think, jealous because all the kids love my mother. You're not there to teach the teachers. You're there to teach the kids. So teach the kids, and teachers can, oh, well.
Next question coming from Spiritual Heart. I feel unmotivated and uninspired, which has made it difficult to me to make videos for my other YouTube channel. What should I do?
You just keep doing it. You keep pushing through it. And you keep pushing through it. You'll be done with it in about 3 days, 72 hours. Come on, just push through it. Just keep doing the stuff, and it will just dissipate. You're okay.
Okay, next question from Lyanna T. Hi, what are Dustin life themes? Thanks.
Primary theme would be activator. Secondary theme would be warrior. Now, warrior doesn't always mean you're going to go in the military. It just means that very protective over the loved ones, which is very true with you.
Okay, next question under the name Nick W. Thank you, Chris, for all you do and answering my question about my mom. So glad that she'll have that trach removed from her throat from being incubated. Oh, yes.
You're welcome. Very welcome. It goes quick. It rolls quickly, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Next question from Brooke W. Hi, Chris. When do you see me movie? Thank you.
Middle of November. It'll be a great move and about time to do it.
Next question coming from Jeanette M. Hi. Will my sister find a job soon? She's afraid she won't get unemployment. Thank you.
She'll find a job in 2 months at the longest, about 7 weeks. So she's fine. Don't worry about this. She's fine. My knees are killing me today.
Next question.
I think I got to get a chair in here instead of a couch. I got to get a chair. See what these guys think when we take them on the house tour. When do you want to do the house tour? I already did a little house tour, but we can do a more in-depth house tour. Do you guys want to see a house tour of my house? Put it down in the comment section if you do.
Okay, our next question under the name Rena G. Will my grandchildren go back home soon?
About 5 weeks. That's not soon enough, I know, huh?
Okay. The next question coming from Blake H. Do you see my children in my future? And can you tell me what caused my cat Pookie to pass away? Thank you so much.
Cat to pass away, that was congenital. I mean, I think that was a birth defect. So there's just nothing you can do about that. I would definitely get another cat, though. I really would. I love my cat.
Next question from Sandra Dawn. Is this mystery box idea I want to do a good deal? Thank you.
Say that again.
Is this mystery box idea I want to do a good deal? Thank you.
It depends how you look at it. I think you can get it up to where, not to where you put it out on the market, where you get it up to where it's just about ready to go, and then a bigger conglomerate could come in and give you a check and take it on as their own, and then you just go away. So if you're okay with that, I'd do it. Otherwise, don't do it.
Next question from Jana Kent 7. Hi Chris, I have a strange discolored circle on my upper side with a small module in the middle. I saw a doctor that said it was ringworm, but I don't think so. Any suggestion? What you think?
Well, I mean, it's what it is. If you scratch it, you'll have infected ringworm. So we just go get some ringworm medication and get done with this. Otherwise, it's going to spread.
Next question from Lindita Say. When will my fiance B and I reunite? We are currently in a long distance because of COVID.
I would say about 3 months. I know it seems like a lifetime, but that's really not that bad. It's not that bad.
Okay, our next question coming from Maureen F. Hello, when will I get out of my desert period? Thank you.
I think you just got 1 more month to go, so just hang in there. Desert period is kind of designed that you regroup and you relax, and your mind's going a mile a minute. So just relax. You can't do much for a month. Relax. She'll say, and then not do it.
Okay, our next question from Rise and Shine. Hi, Chris. Will I trust again?
Only you can answer that. But know this: if you don't, there's going to be anything that comes into your life. You can't build anything. You can't build friendship, relationship. I think you owe it to yourself to put the faith in you and others, to trust again, to take that leap of faith. Because if you don't, there's just, you don't have trust, there's nothing.
Next question under the name Lyanna T. When will I meet my husband?
I don't know if I'd technically call him a husband. I would call him a living companion more than I'd call a husband. And that would be around September of next year. But I want to thank you all for joining us today. It's been great. Love you guys. Stay uplifted. Put in the comment section below if we have covered it, haven't covered, what you want us to do, what you want to see with us. Do you want me to cook again? Realize when I do the cooking, I'm learning with you because I do not know what I'm doing. Before I cooked that dish the other time for the members, I cooked like egg salad sandwiches, top ramen. I don't know how to cook, but I figure I'll learn with you guys. So just put down here if you want to see me skateboarding, whatever it is, put it down, and we'll see if we can't do that for you. God bless. Stay uplifted. Have a good night.